Answer me this. Have you ever received an email and you're like, you know what? I should probably not click on this. Like, I know I shouldn't click on. No, I'm not gonna click on it. Nope, not doing it. I'm clicking on it. Oh God, I clicked on it. Oh boy. I've been doing cybersecurity forever. I've done that. We're gonna talk about why you shouldn't do that. Hey everybody, Michael FTNaya. Today I'm gonna talk to you about something that is very relevant now and honestly forever, the dawn of time, till we stop sending emails, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. Probably at some point in the far distant future when we just communicate through telepathy. Like, then maybe emails will stop. But right now, we're not there yet. So I'm gonna bring you something that's very relevant in today's time. How to spot a phishing email and why are they so common? There's 5 things in particular. One of the big ones is questionable domains. When you're looking at a domain and you're like, I don't think that's right. Let's look at an example. Look at the example I have on display in front of you. You'll notice it says it's from Netflix, but I don't know. A few clues. One, it's in junk mail. If you look at where it says service@netflix.com and then right behind it is another email address at tkeieie.com. That's highly questionable. Highly questionable. So there's the first clue. All right, so we'll keep coming back to this example. So you look at the next thing, poorly written. If the email's poorly written, that's a problem. All right, so let's read this. Hi, unfortunately, we cannot authorize your payment for the next billing cycle of your subscription. Netflix was unable to receive a payment because the financial institution rejected the monthly charge. To resolve the issue, please update your payment information by pressing the button below. So inherently it's not terrible, but if you look at a few things, one, charge, there's a space between that and the period. They start off with the pronoun we, and then they go back to the third person Netflix later on. These are just indications that something's not right here. So poorly written is a key component. Third on this list is suspicious links. So if you see suspicious links, that's a problem. Basically, you hover over that button they want you to press. That's what they want. They want you to press that. Restart memberships, which again, I don't think makes sense. Restart memberships? That doesn't, anyway, poorly written. You hover over it, which basically means you put your mouse, you don't click on it, put your mouse over it. If you notice in the lower left-hand corner, there's not netflix.com, something else. Cardinal Terranium.com? I don't think Netflix registered that domain. I mean, maybe they did. Probably not. Highly suspicious. The fourth is generic greeting. Generally it's gonna say, hi ma'am, sir, human, something. Let's go back to our example. It just says hi. I mean, they were like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother guessing a gender. I am simply gonna say hi and whatever. This is highly suspicious. So that's the fourth one. The fifth one is sense of urgency. When you look at it, if you feel like I need to do something right now, like if they're like, you need to press this button, otherwise the world will end, there's a problem. So look at the fifth one, sense of urgency. Do we see it here? Not really, right? It's just simply saying update current billing information. That's not really a sense of urgency. Brings up a valid point. Do you need all 5? No, absolutely not, right? You don't need all 5. Do not click emails you get like this. But if there's a sense of urgency, that's another indicator. Those are very common in business email compromises. Those are the cases where they're trying to social engineer you to trick you to think that they're someone you know well, maybe like a manager or supervisor or president of your company, and you need to make fast action to transfer money to an account. They'll have that sense of urgency because they don't want you to think about it. They just want fear and that urgency to kick in, and you just press buttons and send money to who knows where. That's not at play here, but that's the fifth one. Side story. I won't name any names or companies or anything like that, but real life situation, I get a call, person's frantic and is very, very emotional. They just transferred about $35,000 to an account they were not supposed to transfer it to. I was like, oh, okay, well, what happened? And they basically said, well, I got an email which I thought was from the CEO. It was littered with typos, which is common, and they want to do something like that. which is also common. So I thought, well, this is probably from the CEO. Thought about it more, tried to get a hold of the CEO, couldn't quite find the person, and I thought maybe I shouldn't have sent it. Sure enough, this person does more digging and realized it was not sent by the CEO. The interesting thing in that story I shared with you was those actions that I just described, sense of urgency, some typos, some of you are watching this thinking, yeah, that sounds like my boss. That's the thing that's kind of tough about this. There could be situations in real life you're gonna get this, which is causing a false flag. That's when you have to look at all 5 of these things, tie it all together, and then you can then piece it together and be, oh, you know what? This might be a phishing email. So those are the 5 things. Let's recap. All right, so 1, questionable domains. 2, poorly written. 3, suspicious links. 4, generic greeting. And 5, sense of urgency. The final question I'll answer for you today is why? Like, why are these so common? Honestly, it's actually quite simple. These schemes are so easy to pull off. Look at sales. When you're trying to sell something, use something called business development. Business development, you have people who are basically cold calling potential prospects or sending them emails, whether it's on LinkedIn or just directly to their business accounts. And I chat with people who do this. I go, why do you do this? And I go, well, it's a strategy. Someone is going to respond, and it's just a volume game. Criminals know the exact same thing. They're playing on that situation. They basically send out 10,000 plus emails. Someone's gonna reply back to it. The email I just showed you, someone's gonna click on that, and someone's gonna fill that out. It's a numbers game, plain and simple. And it's successful. And honestly, it doesn't cost a lot of money to do any of that stuff. So that's why they keep doing it. It's so common, because it works, and it's unfortunate. But hopefully, by focusing on these 5 things, you won't fall prey to that scheme. I would love to hear from you about what your thoughts are. Comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. If you like this content, I'm gonna create more things like this. I'd love to hear what you wanna hear though. If there's something you want me to talk about, feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, bye.